Okay. Oh, I'm so hungover. So, thank you so much for coming to my talk, How to Build a Universe. Thank you, Greta, John, Quinn. I love you so much. You guys are amazing. You're the best. Probably the best event in the universe. I submitted my talk, How to Build a Universe, ages ago. And then when I finally got around to writing it, I realized that I should also talk about the why. Why build a universe? And what do I exactly mean when I say build a universe? If you look at all the screens around here, you check out all the weird and wonderful things on display, never in a million years would I have imagined that I'd be able to say that I made this happen with the help of a lot of people, but this is my universe. I like what it represents. It weaves a layered narrative of meaning and message. It boggles my mind that the catalyst for all of this was my Bitcoin Angel painting from almost 7 years ago. And when I painted it, I was just a noob learning about cryptocurrency, losing everything with bad trades. So yeah, it's been quite a journey, especially considering that my chaotic art kind of struggle with direction was all over the place, as you can see here. I'm struggling to get to grips with my why. Of course, I knew that most successful artists tend to lock in on a particular theme or concept, and when they really begin to develop that, they get the unique visual language and they convey their message. But I am not the sharpest crayon in the box, so I struggled for many, many years. But I did believe that I just had to keep on working, keep creating, and eventually things would begin to fall into place. Those guys are very loud. It wasn't until I began incorporating technology with my paintings that things started to click, kind of. These were still early days. I was so skinny there. To be completely transparent, I was still all over the place. In part, this was because my use of tech was more connected to the how than it was to the why. My art and tech experiments were merely tools to bridge to a more immersive and interactive visual experience. And to be honest, I was more excited about the medium than I was the message. I was so young there. That finally began to change with the Bitcoin Angel, which was inspired by Bernini's Ecstasy of St. Teresa. And at the time, I could never have imagined that this one artwork would lead me on such a profound journey. But first, let's have a quick look at where it all started. Way back in 1652, the OG of OGs, Gian Lorenzo Bernini, created the Ecstasy of St. Teresa, which is in the Cornaro Chapel in the Church of Santa Maria della Vittoria in Rome. And has anybody been there? Has anybody seen it? It literally takes your breath away. It's stunning. And you think, why is it? What makes this so special? I believe what makes Bernini's masterpiece resonate so deeply with those who stand before it, even centuries after its creation, is its ability to tap into something universal. Themes of ecstasy and spiritual longing, a shared human experience that transcends time and culture. Now that is a fucking why, with capitals, Rob Ness style, WHY, a huge Y, and I apologize for this image. It's really bad, low resolution. Sorry about that. I aim to blend traditional painting with digital progress. This fusion connects past and present, highlighting enduring themes while exploring the interplay of ritual and innovation. By infusing universal themes with crypto iconography, I can intertwine narratives with a viewer can connect with symbolically, spiritually, aesthetically, and of course, for all you degens, economically. I would like my art to become a reflection of the current climate. Oh, I'm speaking. Turn it up. Okay, capturing the spirit and the spirituality of our times while addressing the issues on the evolving nature of currency, the impact of technology in society, and the quest for meaning and rapid change in this world. I actually lost my spot. Okay. So Now, now that my why has become clear, how has this impacted my work? How did this focus influence my creativity? The last few years, I've created over 10 angel-related projects, and they're going to come up fairly soon. And I'm just going to do a song and dance for you because I've missed a spot. Thank you, thank you. Man, this is such a disappointment. Thank you, Una. All right, here we go. I'm not the tech wizard that I thought I was. So here we are, got the Angel Share Whiskey Auction. I've got the Fallen Angel physical and digital. There's 2 Castle Party NFTs, Peter Schiff wrestling with the Angel, and the Steampunk Angel Wings collab with my lovely wife, Violet, queen of dad jokes. And then I started the Art Angels program to shine a light on talented artists in the space as a way to give back to community and to support other artists. There's also the collab with the amazing Boya-san, I think he's here, who transformed the Bitcoin Angel into something absolutely special. This was displayed at the EHAM Gallery in Paris last year, along with my solo exhibition, and thank you, Greta, for that. You're amazing. And of course, I have to mention the Bitcoin Angel Castle Party. Initially, it was intended as a way to thank collectors of my open edition, but it evolved into a tribute to our good friend A Lot of Money after his passing. It expanded into a wonderful event to bring friends and degens together to create lifelong memories and to leave a lasting positive impact on the IRL world by supporting good causes in the name of A Lot of Money. And so far, we've raised over $175,000 for cancer support charity Maggie's. This is absolutely incredible. So now, how is my universe expanding? I began working on a Bitcoin Angel bronze cast sculpture 2.5 years ago, and I'm very relieved to say that the edition of 21 is almost finished, almost. And I know someone will ask, Trevor, why bronze? Why bronze? Since you asked, bronze casting is the world's second oldest technology, and connecting it with the 21st century technology of blockchain for me is poetic. The blockchain is also immutable, and this parallels the permanence of bronze. The connection with blockchain and provenance links the physical and the digital, and they both share the state of permanence. And now here's a little bit about the making of the bronze Bitcoin Angel. I put subtitles coming up here because Roreg is very Scottish.
That aside, basically, over the millennia, artwork has been cast in bronze because it's a fantastic medium for capturing detail. In its own right, it's beautiful, and it also lasts indefinitely. It's been called deathless bronze, and basically that's what it is. Once you've cast something in bronze, it stays. It is, to all intents and purposes, it's permanent. You pour your bronze into that void. When it cools down, you break away the mold-making material and you retrieve your bronze cast. Needless to say, there's a bit more work involved in it than that, but essentially that is the process. And bar a couple of material changes, like developments like casting plasters, silicon rubbers, that process has been pretty much unchanged over the last 9,000 years.
You like it? It's beautiful. I've also been working on the 7,777 Crypto Angels Pixel Art Ordinals collection, another part of this project. You can see there as well. I did contemplate a PFP collection a few years back, but nothing really made sense. And then with the arrival of Ordinals, I could finally link the Bitcoin Angel story to the blockchain that it was always meant to be on. Funny story, I did actually tease a PFP project early 2022, just as a joke, and there was a lot of interest in my 10,000 collection called Stick Peoples. But it was going to be an obvious cash grab. I couldn't go through with it. I would have felt terrible sleeping on those mountains and mountains of soft, fluffy cash. Ouch. I've released a retro pixel art video game. Come on. It is such a fun and exciting way to expand my universe. You can go to my website and play it. The game is inspired by Dante's 9 Circles of Hell with a crypto twist, of course. You can travel through each level, collecting bitcoins and minting PFPs like crypto dick butts and X-copy grifters to release the souls of the fiat damned. And then you square off for the final boss. Don't die like I just did there. I'm pretty bad at it so far. Something I've been thinking about deeply since working on the Crypto Angels project is how the medium affects the message. And in this space, we're able to experiment with and collab with so many people and explore so many different mediums to tell our story. The allure of certain artworks, those that truly captivate and endure, often lie in their ability to weave compelling narratives that transcend mere visual appeal. At the heart of this visual enchantment is storytelling, the invisible thread that binds artist to audience, past to present, and reality to imagination. And this is my focus with the Angels. And speaking of angels, I actually have one coming here. I called up the Archangel Gabriel, and he is going to visit us here, and I'm going to ask him some questions. But unfortunately, he's lost his voice, like me, and you won't hear him. This is going to be terrible. So, Archangel Gabriel should appear right now.
Ah, little earth dweller. My manifestation's timing is divinely orchestrated, aligning with the celestial harmony of the stars and the constellations. It's time for the crypto angels to reveal themselves. Our presence heralds a golden age of all-time highs, where light triumphs over darkness and the ancient prophecies are fulfilled. Tiny human, spirituality and technology's convergence isn't chance, but a sacred union. Bitcoin, decentralized and cryptographic, mirrors divine and universal harmony. We must protect it from the powers of darkness, the rancid rug pullers and the pestilent pump and dumpers that lurk in the realms beyond the reach of Bitcoin's light. Listen carefully, mortal soul. In our quest, demons confront us, embodiments of darkness and deceit. These evil forces, fraudsters and scammers, corrupt and try to control. We embark on a divine quest alongside the crypto angels to forge an era where the bullish spirit thrives freely and the bears retreat into the icy embrace of hibernation.
So yeah, these are incredible 3D avatars from Apollo Entertainment. The collectors of the 21 Archangels will receive the 3D model, and they could potentially create their own animations with an iPhone motion capture and their own face, just like we did here, and it's absolutely crazy. And this is just the beginning. So ultimately for me, building a universe is about finding meaning and purpose, and especially narrative in my art. It's about creating something that speaks to me personally, that inspires me, that excites me so much that I can't wait to get to the studio every day, and at the same time, hopefully, resonates with other people. Building a universe is about communicating complex ideas through an ever-expanding visual language. It helps an artist develop lasting and meaningful connections with their audience and with their collectors, and establishing our why helps us as artists in our own personal growth, giving us the ability to reflect on our art and giving us the sense of direction and purpose. And remember, although it took God only 7 days to create the universe with a day of rest, know that we as mere mortals will spend a lifetime building ours. There is no rush and there is no end. So you may as well enjoy the process and the friends you make along the way. Thank you very much. Woo!